Okay, guys, you know what that means? The God of High School episode 3. You know, watching The God of High School right now, after watching the first 3 episodes, all I can say is this is freaking great. It's not like Tower of God, like Tower of God is like, okay. But The God of High School? Wow. And that's what I do. I watch the first 3 episodes to get a little bit of a little bit of like a feedback, like, hey, it's good. It's really freaking amazing. It went from like A to S plus at some point. But now I want to talk about the God of High School episode 3. And this is where this episode gets a little funniness. I mean, like, I like the funny interactions right now. They put a little comedy scenes, and by comedy I mean like the little miniature like chibi version of them talking. And that tells you something. There's gonna be like keychains of them real soon, so I see that. Now after the match happened last week, 2 of the characters are knocked out. Like one he's got a neck brace and he's in a bed. The other guy is so scared and everything that he's not even gonna fight no more. But Jin is so energetic. His eyes, something about his eyes, I really am curious about. Those contact eyes, the black and gold on. I don't know, something about them speaks to me, and I want to know what. Now we're getting on, and after watching the preview of the 2 girls going at it, this is it. Battle of the Gorilla Waifus. That's right, people. It is the Battle of the Gorilla Waifus. You got you versus the wrestling girl. And she could beat Tina in Dead or Alive. And like I said before, God of High School, I'm feeling some I'm feeling some fighting game vibe. When you play like Tekken, it's someone like Tekken, I don't know why. But it's mostly like Tekken and someone like Mortal Kombat, something like any fighting game we used to love back in the days. It's get that vibe. So anyway, you got you. I'm gonna get to Han later. But you versus a wrestling chick. And boy, I love it. I mean, that fight was the battle of the waifus, the battle of the gorillas going at it. Damn, it was straight up. She blocked, like the wrestling girl, she blocked her sword. I'm not good with names, but she blocked her sword. And she did moves that straight out of WWE. I mean, I understand she's from America, but damn, she kicked ass. We're talking from like a rock bottom to a clothesline, hurricanrana, body smashing. I don't know. That is some wrestling move. Can someone hire her? Can somebody in the universe can hire her to sign a contract with WWE or something? Cause she brawling as fuck. But her reason to enter the God of High School, like every God of High School, is the wish thing. Her reason to win the God of High School is to have a harem of her own, and that's true. I mean, the last time I heard of that kind of dream before was Zodiac War. You guys know Junie Tensai, Zodiac War, and the pig. She wants to have her own harem of her own. So when she wants to win the God of High School, and have the wish to have her own harem, that's everybody's dream. Let's be honest, guys. We all want a harem of our lives. Every time we watch harem animes, we always ask ourselves, I wish I was him. And let's be honest, we've all been in that situation where we like, damn, you know what? If I was ever in a God of High School tournament and I wished for something, I would have wished to have my own harem. And that's true. I mean, like I said, we've always watched harem animes that we said to ourselves, you know what? I wish we were them. Men like Basada from Shinomaru Testament, Issei from High School DxD, Rito from To Love Ru, Minato from Sekirei. You know what I mean? We wish we would have had that kind of dream. And that is the one dream that we all should have had. But I like where the fight is coming. I like where the fight is. Like the moment her sword came out of it, or used sword was out of it, she used her hands. And boy, that wind cut her boob. And I feel like, damn, I feel bad for the oppas right there. I feel bad for like that's like a sign. That's a sign when it's like, okay, I have big boobs, so I'm just gonna cut it, something like that. But when she cut it, it literally like took her out. And I'm like, damn, one slice from a boob and she was out. So you wins, and I like this match. To be honest, I knew you was gonna win because storyline wise, plot wise, you was gonna take the bait up. You was gonna take the bait. She was gonna win. Now for Jin. Jin's punishment was to go against the green hair guy, but he want to face the blondie, and I like his not chubbiness, chibiness. He's like, no, I wanna. He was a baby. He was like, no, I want to face the blondie. I'm like, damn, that's funny. I laugh at that. But I was like, this green hair. But when he said stringing him, I'm like, okay, I gotta really need to see this. And now when he ate the fruit, see, something about that guy, Park, something about him says this guy's an antagonist from the moment I saw him. And the way his interaction was like, something's not right. But when he went home and Jin ate the fruit, he died. I'm like, what the fuck? He's not getting up. Like, what the fuck happened? I was really shocked about that. Now, Han is making money. He entered his God of High School tournament. He wants to make money for his friend. I get that. Ignore the noise. He's making friends. I'm sorry, not friends. He's doing this to save his relative. I think it was his relative, yeah. But that's why to make money for his medication. And working other jobs. And I like his attitude. Like when he's cleaning up, three of these guys just like making fun of him and throwing bottles at him, throwing a can back. He didn't fight back. And I'm like, I should have kicked his ass. To me personally, I should have kicked his ass. Show him how scary I was in the God of High School tournament. I should have beat the shit out of him. But Han did it. So Han is going against the guy with the baseball bat. And I was curious about the book he has since the beginning. And I realized, and he said he studies everybody's. The knowledge, he fights with his knowledge. Like, he doesn't use fists. He analyzes it, but he uses his knowledge against them because he knows their weaknesses, whether it's attack, his offense, their defenses. That's what the book is. So the fight was really good. It was another fight, another amazing fight. Han went ballistic. I mean, at one time, the guy with the baseball bat, he just like I'm like, one hit, and it just 7 hits. And I'm like, damn, he didn't even, I'm like, this is intense. And Han went back doing the all karate moves, and I'm like, wow, I wasn't. And what got me hyped was not only the way Han fights, he fights positively. Like, we're talking, like, when an opponent slips, he literally just like, you okay? Because he slipped. And normally when your person slips, you're supposed to finish him off. But for him, he was so nice. He's like, you okay? And then picked him up. And he knew he was slipping, so he kind of held back. That's why his hand was sticking out. And I'm like, wow, this guy. But when they got up, Han went in like boom, 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 boom. All those kicks, all those punches right off the bat. Those two were going at it. And he went from first stance, second stance, third stance, going in. And he was about to go his fourth stance, but then the guy with the glass, he's just like passed out and down. And Han had just won with no hands on. He's just thrilled that he won. Not all that stress in those last few, almost towards the end of the fight, all that was just stress. That plot, I think it was the plot that saved it, because he wants to win and provide medication for his sibling. So that's why he did that. That's why he did that. That's why he did it. Now, Jin. Now, in order for Jin to come back into the tournament, he has to face one of the commissioners. So he had to face one of the green guys. He had to face the guy with the green hair. All he has to do was to knock him down. Don't finish him off. Just knock him down. Now, to be honest, I was kind of worried. I was kind of worried about it because Jin ate the fruit that Park gave him, and he just died. He just not died, but he fainted and then blood came out. I was so scared, I wasn't sure he was gonna make it. I'm being honest. And then when Jin came and he was all, I'm like, he's so normal. What's going on? And but now all he had to do was knock him down, and then he just said, "Take your glasses off," and then pushed him. Like he just tapped him, and then he was down. I'm like, I had to go back twice to understand what the fuck going on. I'm like, what the fuck? Did that just? I'm like, wow. And then all of a sudden, the demonic aura came out of the green hair's body, and boom, here comes the Sagi, the Dark Clown. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a darker version of Sagi, the Dark Clown, and with a scythe, like Grim Reaper version of a clown. And then he just trying to slice Jin up. Jin defends. He was default. He defended it, but they stopped him. And and Park punished him by saying, "Okay, you 3 months. You getting no paycheck for 3 months." I'm like, what kind of punishment is that? 3 months? Come on, that's nothing. You could have just cut off his head or something, but remove his ranks. But 3 months with no pay, that's bull. I mean, come on, that. I don't get that. But now Park realized that he's related to his grandfather, and I'm still kind of picture it, because Jin keep bringing up his grandfather, and I'm hoping that they talk about his grandfather real soon. Now I didn't read it, but I got this feeling there's some connection with Park and his grandfather, and I can't wait to see that. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to do videos of the God of High School next week. Unfortunately, I can't. Something came up, and I'll be gone for weeks. I'll be gone in weeks. So I don't know, but I'll be back in August. I'll be back in late August. So once I come back, I'll give you a full recap of how I felt from all the episodes of the God of High School that I missed doing reviews on. So so this is gonna be my last review of the God of High School of episode 3. But I will come back to do other reviews of the God of High School and like a speed run from let's say 4, 5, and 6. I'll be going like that. But I'm gonna be missing 3 or 4 episodes. So this is gonna be. But like I said, after watching 3 episodes of the God of High School, this show is great. I love it. Props for a good show of the summer. Props for being I sense Anime of the Year vibe coming, and I see that. But like I said, I won't be able to do reviews of the God of High School for weeks. So, but when I come back, I will talk about it. So, thank you for watching my video. I look forward to it. I look forward to the futures of God of High School. And when I come back, I'll give you a full recap of how I felt from other episodes and matches. So, thank you for watching.